Hi, I'm Chrissy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I have packed in my hospital bags. I'm really excited to do this video. I have seen so many of these myself and I'm just really excited to be doing one as well. Before I get into what's in my bags, I just want to give you a quick reminder to please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I release a video, which should be every week, but it isn't. But it's okay, we'll get there. And also to give it a thumbs up if you find it useful or interesting or entertaining or anything like that. Okay, let's get into it. So for those of you who watched my last video know that I had to pack my bags in a bit of a rush originally because of a bit of an impromptu, unplanned trip to the hospital. I had everything ready, but nothing was actually in the bags. That stay in hospital helped me realize certain things that I packed which I might not really have needed, and even more importantly, things that I wouldn't have thought of packing which are actually really useful. So I'll be going into all of that as well. And a quick note, which is also a bit of a pregnancy update, but that will be a whole video for itself. Baby boy has turned breech, so it's been a bit of a situation, but basically I will be having a C-section as things stand at the moment, and so I have packed for give or take a 3-day stay. So if it seems like I've overpacked, I probably would have anyway, but this should be just about enough for a 3-day stay for a planned C-section. I will be going in from the day before and then approximately staying for about 48 hours after the birth. So that's just a quick note, and without further ado, let's get to what's in the bag. So I decided to pack everything in separate bags just so that everything would be nice and organized and separated. So I've got a mummy bag and a baby bag, and I have a food bag, and then we're going to have a small bag with some things for Chris as well. I'll go into that later. I'm going to start off with the mummy bag, which is this one. This is my mummy bag, and I'll just show you everything that I have packed inside it. I'm already out of breath. I'm going to go in order of how I've already packed everything. As you can see, it's nice and fully stuffed, but very organized. I'm very pleased with how I packed it, and I'll just go through everything like that. So I will start with the toiletries. Now what I've done for the toiletries is I have this nifty little well, bag, I suppose, and what I've got in it, I can put it here, that's very convenient. Basically, I have everything, all my toiletry essentials. So I've got things to wash myself and, you know, toothbrush and toothpaste. I forgot my toothpaste the first time round. Big mistake. If you forget your toothbrush but take your toothpaste, you can do something, but the other way around, you can't. So that's not nice. On one side, I bought these containers, with refill containers for shampoo, conditioner and body wash. Super handy. I just refilled them with... You didn't see that. I just refilled them with the products that I use at home without having to carry any big bottles. And I've got my intimate wash here and dry shampoo, which is an essential for me. And I have my comb. And then on the other side, I've got my deodorant and makeup remover. I have my toothbrush and toothpaste. And I also managed to get, which I'm really pleased about because it's a big space saver. I managed to get my day and night cream for my face in sample sizes, so I didn't need to stay packing those at the last minute or finding other containers to use. I also have a washcloth and 2 reusable makeup wipes. I've got a pack of travel Q-tips basically, and what else have I got in here? Yes, these are... I did not pack these, I would not have thought of packing these, but I wrote them on my list when I was there last time. It's a nose spray and eye drops. The air is so dry in the hospital and it's quite hot as well, and I just felt really stuffed up and congested and my eyes were burning, so I wrote these to bring the next time round, and I know that I'm probably going to use them. I've also got Vaseline packed, which will be used both as my lip balm, it's what I use at the moment, and also probably as nipple cream. I've been given the go-ahead to use that. I have a packet of tissues, a hair tie and a hairband, just because I might want to keep my hair off my face. And another thing, people will probably find this really extra, it might be, but this is a bed and body mist, and this is something that I use regularly at home. I love the smell of it, it's very calming. And when I was in hospital last time, it would have been really nice to have a familiar smell that didn't just smell like a hospital. So I might use this, just, you know, spritz it a bit on my pillow before I sleep, just to have that familiar smell, and be a bit homey as well, you know. So yeah, that is what I have in my toiletries bag. Also, I've got, which go with the next lot of things, everything's falling. I've also packed some bamboo straws and a set of cutlery. You are provided these things in hospital, but it's on the list to get these things, so I've just packed them just in case. Why's she sniffing? And I also packed a travel mug and a cup. Again, they tell you to bring these things, so I'd rather just have them, they don't take up too much space. Alright, so that's everything that's in my toiletries bag. I've also packed some extra packets of tissues. When I was there last time, I cried a lot, and I didn't have enough, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be crying quite as much, but we'll never know with me. I do like crying, so it's like I take pleasure out of it. Anywho, I've also got headphones, another thing that I didn't pack last time round, especially for the sake of privacy and out of respect of the people that you share the room with. Headphones are really helpful, and again, like I said, I'm going to be there for a whole day before the surgery, so at that point I know I'm going to want to just listen to some music, have some video calls with my family, and just get myself sort of distracted or in the zone or whatever. So headphones are a definite must. They're nicely fully charged, and those will definitely be a saver for me. Moving on to the clothes. So what I've done is I've actually packed dresses. I didn't think that I'm going to be particularly in the mood for trousers, number one, because I haven't worn them in so long. I don't fit into them anymore, and it's just too hot to wear any trousers or anything. Plus the fact that if I do have a C-section, I don't think I'm going to want any particular pressure in the area of where the incision is going to be. So I have stuck with dresses. They're all I've been wearing lately. They're the only thing that fit at the moment, and it's nice and summery and breezy and whatnot. So that's what I've done. So I've actually taken a few dresses. This is a nightgown that I bought. I got dark and busy patterns and colors just because it's messy. I might be leaking colostrum and stuff, so I don't know. I just figured I'd better stick to the safe dark colors just in case. So this is a nightgown, and then I have two maternity dresses, which I love. They are really comfortable. This is a short-sleeved one, and then this is just a plain black dress. It's a maternity dress, and it's got 3/4 sleeves, but they're really comfortable, very flowy, and zero pressure in my tummy area at all. And this is just another short dress similar to the one that I've got on at the moment, but it's not a high neck, so I should be able to just pull it down for nursing. With regard to other clothes, I just packed a couple of pajamas, and that's actually, I just got two really old crappy pajama shorts, which I really don't mind if they get stained or dirty or whatever. I packed those. They're quite loose because they're so old, so there shouldn't be too much pressure. I have a pajama top and a tank top, which are nice and stretchy and loose and flowy and whatever. And I also got a nursing t-shirt, which is just plain black, and that is all I have. It's quite a lot, but that is what I have with regard to the clothes situation. For underwear, I've got two bras packed. One of them is the nursing bra that I mentioned in my maternity must-haves video. I'm not wearing it at the moment just because I wanted to make sure that I have it cleaned and packed in the bag. So I'm wearing a different one for now, but this one I know that I'm going to be very happy to have with me. And as a night bra, this is not actually a nursing bra, but it's one of those kind of wrap over ones, and it's so comfortable and so easy to just pull down or whatever. So this would work very well as a nursing bra. I've packed a few pairs of socks, especially I think in the operating theatre. I hope they'll let me wear socks. It will be very cold, so I would like to have socks with me. And for underwear, this is the sexy part. Okay, for the underwear, I had bought a few pairs of pants, basically maternity pants, intentionally for the birth. I recently bought different ones because of the C-section situation, so I bought high-waisted ones. They are full-on granny pants, kind of big, unflattering situation, but I figured that they are the best thing to have. And aside from that, I've packed in quite a few pads, and also, get ready, these are super sexy, the night disposable pants. These are high-waisted, they're very stretchy, and I just think that they are the best option to have with me under the circumstances, and I think that they will be extremely comfortable and less laundry at the end of the day, so it's fine. I don't really think my main priority would be looking good at that point, so yeah, we'll see. But I just need to be comfortable, and I don't want to be putting any pressure on the stitches and any of that. So my zone is going to be nice and free and relaxed. And then I also have a few other disposable pants. These are smaller ones. I just packed in a few just to have them here. And aside from that, I've also got some breast pads. Now, I know that the milk doesn't actually come in for a couple of days, but I figured better safe than sorry. I just got 3 pairs with me, and I packed them in another pouch. As you can see, I really like my pouches. I have a lot. I might as well use them. Speaking of breast pads, I've also got this pump, which is more of a collector than a pump. It's one of those suction ones. I have obviously never breastfed before, and I would love to try for that. That is my aim. But just in case for some reason I don't manage, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on actual pumps because they are expensive. So I decided to start with the milk collector, which is the suction one. I really liked this one, and they're so well priced. So I'll be starting with this, and then if all goes well, I will get myself probably some electric pumps, or one. And aside from that, all that's left is I've packed in a couple of towels, so that they tell you to bring your own towels, and ideally not white ones as well. So I've got a couple of towels. I have a pair of flip-flops for the shower mostly, and I will also be bringing these cute little slippers, which are really they're just slip-on, they're really easy to wear, very comfortable and not too hot. And that is basically everything from my bag. Some things that I will be packing essentially at the last minute because I use them still are my Gaviscon, which I will not live without, for the acid reflux, and my bio oil to keep myself nice and moisturized everywhere. I don't know if I will need it or if I'll be able to use it straight away, but at least the day before I know that I would want to keep my skin nice and moisturized. Obviously my phone charger will be added there as well, and this is one of the things that people debate a lot, I think. My makeup bag. I know I said that looking good might not be my priority, but that's just in the nether regions, I suppose. I want my face and my hair to look at my possible best under the circumstances. I don't go anywhere without makeup, so I will be putting on my basic face. The day before I will be doing my hair basically just like this, quick blow dry, and we're good to go. And what I've been doing is, for my makeup, my daily makeup, I'm keeping it in this bag so that when I need to go, I just get the bag, plunk it in this one, and we're good to go. And so that is everything that is in the mummy bag. Aside from that, what I will definitely not be forgetting this time round is my trusty friend, the maternity pillow. You would recognize this guy from my maternity must-have video. Last time I forgot to pack this, well, I forgot to take it with me, and biggest mistake. I literally wrote on my list in capital letters, take the maternity pillow, because I was going to die. Thankfully my brother's girlfriend saved me, and she has a sausage pillow and she lent me hers, but this is just an absolute must take, and I'm sure that it will also help, aside from me being comfortable to sleep at night, it will also help with the feeding situation, so that I won't need to carry the baby so much. I can just support him with it when I'm feeding, so that I don't put pressure on my stomach. So that is all the mummy stuff. I'm going to quickly move things out of the way and bring over the baby bag. Okay, so for the baby bag, I am actually using this hand luggage, basically. This is one that I've had for a few years, and I thought that it was just the most convenient and comfortable and easy way of organizing all his things. It also comes on 4 wheels, which makes it super easy to roll around. I won't need to carry anything heavy because we do have quite a few things. Since everything is in different bags, it just kind of makes it easier to have one trip without needing to carry too much stuff. So the way that I've organized it is, I've got one side, I can kind of show you, I've got one side for his clothes and the other side is all washing things. I just found it the easiest way to keep it all organized and nice and neat. So here I've got, first thing is his the mosquito net, which is basically big enough to cover a cot. It's good to cover the car seat, which you can see here. They suggest that you get one, and so I figured I'd pack the big one just because I don't know how big it needs to be. So I've got this ready here. So for his clothes, everything is packed in very cutely, obviously, on one side, and I'll go through very quickly what I've got over here. I'm not going to stay taking everything out because it took me a while to pack everything, so I'm just going to kind of leave them here. So on this side I've got 2 blankets. One is a fleecy one and the other one is a cotton one with holes, just because I'm not really sure how hot or cold it will be in hospital, and I don't know how warm you're meant to keep a baby. It's getting quite warm now, but I figured I'll take both just in case. I've got a large muslin cloth and a smaller muslin cloth, a swaddle and a face cloth here. I've got a hooded towel and another towel underneath, and for the clothes I've got a few different things. So I've got some baby grows that are like the vest ones with short sleeves, which are just the cutest thing ever. These I've got 4 of. Again, I don't know how long we'll be staying, I don't know how big he's going to be, I don't know how many clothes he's going to need, and I don't know what the poop situation is going to be like, so I thought it would be best to have a few just in case. Aside from that, I've also got some with longer sleeves, and these are a little bit bigger as well. I've got some that are newborn and some that are 0 to 3 months or 1 month. I've got a few different ones. I've also got some socks for him and 2 pairs of mittens so that he won't scratch his tiny little face. And I've also got a pair of these cute little trousers with the feeties on them. I don't know what they're called, but they're very cute. So we've got those as well. I did also pack, I don't know if we'll be needing this because it seems a bit warm, but I've got this pajama packed, which is a full-on onesie with the feety things as well. It's quite fleecy, so I don't know if it will be too warm for this weather, but I thought I would pack it just in case. And that's basically it with regard to the clothes and all of these things. On the other side, I've got another towel and a nappy changing pad. And here, ooh, we've got lots of things. Okay, so these are all the essentials for bathing him, cleaning him, changing him and whatnot. So I've got cotton balls and a pack of wipes, lots of nappies. Again, I don't know if this is even enough, but I've packed a lot and we have more at home, so if we do need more of anything really, Chris or someone else will be able to bring them down the next day. For bathing him, we've got a little bowl. I didn't pack the top and tail bowl. I don't think it's necessary to take to the hospital, and so instead of packing that, because it is huge, I have one, it's here in the nursery, but it's really big and I don't think it's necessary to pack it for the hospital. So I just got this cute little bowl, and I've got his sponge and all his creams and lotions and stuff that we need. I've also got the dummy sterilizer. This one works either with battery or USB, so it can be used in two ways. We've got 2 pacifiers and a dummy clip as well. We didn't buy too many dummies for the simple reason that we don't know if he'll take them, we don't know what kind of teeth he'll like, so we got just a few different ones to begin with. I'll be taking these to hospital. It's not going to be very long that we're going to be there, so we'll see if he likes them. If not, we'll deal with that later. I've got some nappy bags which you need to take, and microwave sterilizing bags. These are also, you're also advised to take these to hospital as well. And I've got this really cute bag which I love. This is his little grooming kit, I suppose, and it's got all the grooming essentials for a baby. You can see that here. It's got his brush and comb, the nose cleaner, little nail file and clips and things and scissors, and it's just, you know, I couldn't resist getting this whole pack. It's very cute, and you're advised to bring most of these anyway, so at least we've got all of those packed. So that is actually all that we have. It's not a very full bag, well it is, but it was much easier to pack the baby bag, I think, than to pack mine. It's very straightforward and there's not too many things that a baby needs. So that's the mummy bag and the baby bag. We then have the food bag. And the food bag is this. You might think that I'm mad. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just hungry. I'm always hungry. So this is the bag that we've got. This is actually a cooler, and it's not got everything in it yet, but I will be adding some more things the day before. What I've packed in it basically is a variety of different snacks. So we have some sweet and savory things, basically croissants, crackers, cookies, some biscuits, protein bars and all that jazz. The goal is not to eat everything, it's just to have a variety of different things available so that we eat what we actually want. I've also got a large bottle of water in here. Take water with you to the hospital. They will provide water, but it will be in cups basically, and I don't know how available that will be, so you need to keep yourself hydrated. So get yourself a large bottle of water and keep that stocked with you. I'm just remembering, actually, I forgot to mention in the mummy bag, I will also be taking a bottle with me. People tell you to take one with a straw. I'm going to take the one that I have. It's one of those that you lift to drink. I do have straws with me just in case, which I showed you. But yes, I will be taking my bottle with me. Absolutely. That bottle goes everywhere with me. Ironically, I don't have it here. But I don't go anywhere without that. So I will definitely be packing that as well. And yes, so I was saying, in this bag, I've also got some energy drinks in the fridge. This is a cooler bag, so we'll be putting some ice packs in to keep everything as cool as possible. And the day before we go, we're going to be making some sandwiches, and we may or may not make like a salad or something that we can take with us. I am going to be there from the day before. Chris will be coming on the day of the surgery. And I won't be able to eat on the day of the surgery, at least for quite some time. So the snacks are for both of us. That's why there's so many. In general, I'm just a very hungry person. So I know that I'm going to be hungry and bored the day before. So I might want to be snacking a lot. So that is all the food. Aside from all of these, again, you might think that we're mad and packing way too much. I personally think it's reasonable, but I'm a little bit obsessive with these things, so maybe I am mad, but I don't know. We're also going to just have a change of clothes for Chris packed, which is basically just in case, you know, he's going to be spending a full day with me. Thankfully, he can stay for 12 hours after the baby is born, thank God, because of the new restrictions. So that's a massive blessing, because I wouldn't have been able to do all of this without him, surely. Or I would have had to, but I don't know how I would cope. So that's a definite plus, but just in case, obviously, since it's going to be a long day, we just want to make sure that he will be comfortable. So he can use my toiletries. We'll be packing an extra toothbrush for him, and he'll just have a change of clothes, so that if he wants to, he can just have a quick wash and get comfortable. And that is basically it. It's quite a lot of stuff, but I wanted to be as thorough as possible and show you everything that I have. I will also be creating a blog post with my list and sharing everything that I have on there as well. So if there's anything that I've forgotten, or you know, just any further details, I will include over there. And that is everything that's in my hospital bag. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to share it with anyone who might find it useful or helpful or interesting or whatever. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I will see you in my next video. Until next time, bye!